So we're gonna learn a lot. We're gonna learn a lot about ideology. Okay? And ideology is the study of what?
Ideas.
An idea is the most powerful source on earth.
Yes.
You can never kill an idea. Okay? You can't get rid of an idea. Matter of fact, a lot of us are still living off of an idea. Dead people idea. At that. Okay? But you understand that God gave us his greatest idea. And his greatest idea is his son.
Amen.
Amen? Which you are part of. If you believe.
Amen.
Amen? And then the second thing we're going to be doing, the second thing we're going to go through and be dealing with is also what? Philosophy. This is where it's also going to get deep because we're going to study your belief system. Can I say something? A lot of people believe in God, but they believe in God differently.
Yeah.
That's why they have all these different cults and sects in the churches. You got the Baptists, you got the Pentecostal, you got all this other stuff. Okay? And all these other stuff create divisions. So, why the church is so divided? Here's your answer. It's because of philosophy. People's philosophy is what divides the church. Now, if philosophy is what divides the church, then what makes the church become one then? Philosophy. But not just any philosophy, but a kingdom philosophy. God's philosophy. And by the way, God called his philosophy faith.
Amen.
So, this philosophy is the study of your belief system. And your belief system was what filters and interprets your lifestyle. So, you don't got to tell me what you believe. You are showing me what you believe. How you live.
That's good.
How you live. That's why many people listen, God said, listen to Jesus. He said, many people honor me with their what?
Yes.
Well, I tell you what, these lips right can truly fry a fried chicken, they say. Okay? Right? But they say, but he also said that your heart, which drop down into your soul,
Yes.
your storage, is far from him, he said. It's far from him. That's why we need to check our what? Philosophy, which is faith. And then the next thing we're going to also be going through, we're going to be dealing with terminologies. Now, this is going to help these Bible scholars in here. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to understand there are certain terminologies in the Bible that you need to understand. If you don't understand the terminology, then you forever going to look at the Bible as a story. Or you're going to look at it religiously. Okay? You need to learn certain terminology, like kingdom. Jesus always speak about what?
Kingdom.
But you don't hear many people in churches speak about and teach about kingdom. They teach about all this other stuff. But you don't talk about the solution. The kingdom. Commonwealth. Where the wealth is common.
Amen.
Stuff like that. And then we're going to also be dealing with this right here. I'm trying to show everything where we're going. So you know you're not going to be lost.
Amen.
Then the next thing we're going to be dealing with is what?
Theology.
Yeah. And this is a study of what?
God.
Yes. You're studying God's nature. You're studying who he is, how he is. Because many people don't serve God, don't want to know God because they don't know God. This is atheist problem, right? This is the atheist problem. They say there's no God. They say they believe that there's no God. Okay? And it's so they believe it's so strong that they have their own holiday now. And you don't believe it? It just passed. What's April 1st? You catch on your way out. You catch it on your way out. Alright? Yeah. And then this one right here. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff. What is this?
Demonology.
Yes, you got to know about demons. Why I say you got to know about demons? Because a lot of us are carrying them, inviting them, entertaining them, and love them. It's for real. But you need to understand the study of the dark kingdom. Paul said it best, do not be ignorant of their enemy devices. So that means you gotta learn what they're doing. Because guess what? They're learning what you're doing. Can I tell you something? Demons know you better than you know yourself. That's why they know how to manipulate you. That's why they know how to set traps for you and you fall right in. But you gotta understand the dark kingdom, because the dark kingdom is dealing with the fallen spirits. This is what we talk about angels, dark, fallen angels and all that. You're gonna learn about this stuff. Guys, you need to learn about these things. I'm serious. I'm trying to get your heart and mind ready for where we're going. Okay? So that means, remember now, our vision, when you walk out of it, you're gonna be what? Spiritually what? Sound. And you're gonna be what? Biblically what? And yours gonna be what?
Intellectually trained.
That means that when you go in front of anybody and they talking, you can study, observe, and say, you wrong. Well, you okay. I'm gonna pray for you. You get what I'm saying to you? You won't be fooled. Because Paul said it best, in the last days, there are gonna be many false teachers, false preachers, false prophets arise. How can you discern them if you don't have this type of knowledge? Are y'all catching what I'm saying here? So that's why it's so good to learn about this thing. And then the last thing right here we're going to be studying about is what? That's dealing with your spirit. Okay? And this is the study of the human spirit within the spirit realm. This is what we're going to talk about dreams. Because many people have dreams and don't understand dreams. You need to understand your body sleep, but your spirit travels. So you need to learn about these stuff here. It's a lot we're going to cover. That's why I said when we come here, we ain't playing games. Amen? Amen. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to our. Yeah, we're dealing with that. All right. We've been dealing with the discovery. All right, and we've been dealing with discovery of school, and I have discovered 12 elements of schools, the most vital components in the environment of learning. These 12 are very important. Okay, I gave y'all a list of it. Y'all should have it already in your notes. Okay, but these 12 elements of schools are very important. Let me just bring it up to make everybody see what I'm talking about here. These 12 right here, it's very important. In a school, every school have a name. Every school have a location. Every school have a character. Every school have registration. Every school have a main idea. I keep telling you, don't go nowhere and sit up in anywhere if you can't find the main idea of that place or of that person. What is the main idea? What is your purpose? What is the purpose of this place? What is the purpose of what you're doing? Because if a person can't tell you the purpose of what they're doing and how they handle stuff, guess what happens? They're gonna mislead you. Number 6 is what?
Master teacher.
Yeah. Every school have a master teacher. Jesus went to school. People don't believe that. He went to school. Yes, he did. Many schools. Okay? I'll talk about that another time. Okay? But one of the schools that he went to that a lot of people don't know that he went to John the Baptist school. John the Baptist was a master teacher. Well, guess what he taught? Guess what his main idea was? The kingdom. All right? And then I say every school must have what?
Students.
Yes. All right? And students are very important. All right? And then every school have what?
Classroom.
And with a spirit, in the school of the spirit, classrooms are created. And how they are created based on questions. If you don't ask questions, you will miss. Study Jesus. A lot of his teaching was come about by questions. Rabbi, tell us. This man, who sinned? It was his parents or him? And he said, neither this man or his parents sinned. But this man was born blind. Why? To reveal kingdom. See, you say he went in farther and giving information based on a what?
Question.
Come on. All right. And then number 9 is what?
Laws and rules.
Everything needs laws and rules. Do not tarry, do not dwell in a place where there's no law or there's no rule, because there's going to be chaos there. And every house should have law and rules. Every house. Every house. That's why I was trying to find out what is the law here, so I won't break what? Law. Because once you violate law, then you bring on judgment. And then number 10 is what? Levels of learning. Okay? And then the next one is what?
Guardian.
Every school have a guardian. Okay? Your guardian is the host. The heavenly host. The army of heaven. Those are your guardian. Okay? And then the next one is what?
Graduation
It
season.
is graduation season now. By the way, I have my daughter, she graduated June 2nd. And also our young lady, Chrissy. Yes. She graduated. When you graduated, Chrissy?
May 27th.
May 27th? Yeah. This is a great, this is a good thing, man. Graduation is wonderful. Amen? Amen. All right, let's move on. All right. We left off last week, let me just introduce